物。ビッグブルーかな。
Are you there? I need help. Oh? Hello? Come out. Come out. Wherever you are.
あ、来た。
Surprise. And here I was thinking I would get the drop on the two of them. And we could do this the easy way. Well, at least I tried. I guess that cop warned you I was coming. She's got a hell of a set of peepers on her, huh? Must have cost a pretty penny to let her see through my combat cloaking. And now she's gone and hid, and I can't seem to find her to finish her off. Oh well, I'll just have to rip the augments out of her on my way out. They'll make a nice souvenir. I'm honestly surprised my gear still grind, with how old some of my parts are. I could use it.
Decker is a combat android?
いいよ、盛り上がるよ。
Oh, what a pity. And then you decide to change our little plan here tonight. And now I have to clean up your mess before you make a bigger one. And I won't lie, I'm going to enjoy every minute of this. I'm not usually one for grand speeches. A combat android can only fill out paperwork for so many years before you begin to get thirsty.
怒ってる。
Theatrics are fun, but I like to get straight to the bloodshed. You know? So let's do this the hard way.
怒ってるよ。
I like the hard way. I love the hard way. Lucky for you, your cop friend fried my cloaking emitter with her stunner before she ran off. But really, that's better. See, now you have hope you can win. I can't wait to watch it drain from your eyes as I wear your entrails like a scarf. Let's make it even better. To your advantage, there's a lot of electromagnetic radiation, noise, and weird thermal currents in this room. It actually makes things almost fair. Almost. And now the fun begins.
長いよ、話が。レターでいいんだ、そこは。
So here's how this is going to work.
ルールとか言ってんじゃないよ、もう今雰囲気作ってんの、俺は。
I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you every minuscule detail about how I've stalked you this entire time and have been ahead of you every step of the way. On your turn, you're going to run, maybe hide, perhaps a little of both. Doesn't matter. Player's choice. Lucky you.
早くバンと打ちたいですよね。
Keep in mind, if I manage to scare you or piss you off really bad, I might be able to hear you breathing deeper.
あら。
Your heartbeat is like sonar to me. The louder it pounds, the faster I race to stop it.
俺は結構落ち着いてますけどね。
The currents in the air are just right.
はい。
So that's the game.
なるほどね。
Won't this be fun?
いいから早くやろう。もうこっちクリアしてんだもん。
This is bad. What do? We can't fight him.
逃げるだから。
Wait, we have the... No, he messed with our zapper. We can't take him with these settings, and there's no time for me to figure out how to revert it.
あら。
We also don't have much firepower left. We only have the charge left for 4 stun level shots, at most.
ちょっとバシンと出だっても手つけられないで。
Let me see. The interface I'm using allows me to control whether these surrounding server columns are active or not. If I close off some nodes, it should at least slow his movement and disorient him. It won't stop him outright, but I can focus on tracking Decker's location using this, and you just tell me where to block off his path so we can try to navigate him away from us. Don't try to trap him. He might get more angry. Just have him to avoid us until we think up some sort of solution.
了解しました。
If he finds us, be ready to shoot.
メカイ。
Ready or not, here I come.
来い。
You take the lead. Pick where to close first, then let's get moving.
じゃあここブロックする？でここブロックか。で前に移動。
So let's see. Where do I start? I suppose the old man is a good enough place as any.
誰老人？誰だ？
He honestly thinks he's some kind of modern Machiavelli. But to be frank, he hasn't been on much of a winning streak lately. Parallax used him as a scapegoat for that big ROM database hack back in '54. They even got him to resign as CTO just to powder their own noses. And as soon as he did, they stabbed him in the back and voted him off the board the very next day. Even I'll admit, that's cold.
いや、そう思うよ俺も。
Since then, he's been licking his wounds, waiting for the chance to get revenge, to get back where he feels he belongs. I dug through dirt for years with him, looking for a way to blackmail Parallax so that he could make his way back into the elite. So imagine our surprise when one of our informants inside Parallax tells us of this brand new Big Blue project. The perfect opportunity, but we had to act immediately. And then you walk in right through the front door of Hayden, the only person with the ability to take advantage of Big Blue, who's just mysteriously gone missing.
サルタンパまだだっ
I
た
was
な。
going to dump your body in the bay, but Fairlight figured it might pay off if we give you a little lead, and waited to see what you could track down. Find us another way. And boy, did it ever.
そんなこっちが驚いてないっていう。でチューリングもよし移動しましょうってずいぶんドライだね。なんかもうちょっとリアクション取ってやんなさいよ。ここ塞いじゃうよ。こうね。どっかでセーブしとかないといけないですね。何があった？
I suppose I should tell you how impressive Hayden's little creation is. Oh, except he's dead, so I guess it doesn't matter. But without you, we wouldn't have our path to Big Blue, the gold mine. Of course, Fairlight would prefer to not tank Parallax stock to the shitter, but this is too good of an opportunity to pass up. As soon as I'm done playing with you two, I'm going to trash this entire server complex.
壊しちゃうの？
That'll wreck tomorrow's launch, but only temporarily.
Let's move.
チューリングもだからドライにこうなんかそんなことをさせないですとかって言いなさいよちょっと。ここか？ここ塞いで。 っても塞がってるってことっすよね。だからこう塞いじゃえばいいのかな。こう塞ぐのか。これで塞いでるのか。マップ覚えてらんないもんな。近づいてきた。うわ、びっくりした。引き返すよ。動かなくなった。扉閉じて、ここ閉じ込めちゃうと怒っちゃうんだっけ。どこに何しに行ったらいいんですかね。セーブもしないともそうそう。
Did you know I wasn't even planning to kill you until a few minutes ago.
あ、そうなの?
When Turing just had to spill the beans on your idea of turning all ROMs sapient.
余計なこと言うからだよ、チューリングは。
That can't happen. Big Blue relies on ROMs being easy to control and patch. Your plan is a little more permanent. Fairlight needs a way back in, but he wants that power. By the time Big Blue is ready to come back online, Fairlight will be back in control, and it'll launch under his administration. With Big Blue, he'll have access to every ROM on the planet, and that's what he's always been after.
Let's move.
だからチューリングのこのドライな返しがだんだんなんかツボにはまってきますね、これも。じゃあここ塞ぐよ、ここ塞いだらでもあいつパニクるでしょ。ここ塞いじゃう。
And hey, I'm getting what I want too.
何?
Why don't you show yourself and I'll tell you what it is.
I'm thinking. Don't let him get to you.
わかった。チューリングもうどこも扉閉じてあるよ、でも。一旦セーブしておきますですね。電池がないんすよね、電池が。正直、そして僕もそんなにパニックってないで。ブレイクテイルイノセンスとかってやって飲みにこっちだとカーッとってこれ何これ調べなくていいの。まっすぐ進めよう。よいしょ。あとは壊したよってことね、これ。
Oh, and I really should extend my sincerest personal thanks to the two of you.
なんで?
Fairlight has a discretionary policy for the way I handle his problems. Just haven't been that many opportunities to indulge in my hobby, and he pays well enough that I restrain myself. Plausible deniability and all that. Remember? Flower went to all this trouble to make me the best murderer in the world. And I've spent years fetching papers. Papers!
いや、それがいいけ
It's
ど
like
ね、
using
金
a
もらって
gun
って
as
い
a
うのが。
shovel. You could do it, but there are simply better tools.
はい。
Thankfully, following you two has let me stop digging and start burying. I haven't had this much fun in years. Fairlight has been very generous indeed. Not that he asked for this, but I assume I won't be out buying a box of tissues to dry his tears. You and that cop lady are the only two loose threads left. Maybe sympathy for good measure.
シンパシーってあれだっけ？
Oh, that reminds me. You should have seen your faces when I ran over that scumbag parts dealer right in front of you.
本当かよ。
Ah, there's no one in the car. Priceless. I had to do that gossip rag prick Nova by sabotage. Too risky doing it in person. Could get caught on camera.
はいはいはいはい。
Luckily, anchors are good at sinking. And then that Zin. She had the scoop of the century. Had. Did you see how neat I did that blogger, though? It's been several days since I offed him. While you were busy sniffing for Hayden, Shotaro was way ahead of you on Baby Blue.
あら。
I have to thank you for that, too. Keeping the lid on Baby Blue was my greatest accomplishment in this entire play.
なんてやつだリアクションが長いんだ話が。はい。
We had to protect Parallax a little while before we could take them out. Timing was everything.
そういうことか。
If Baby Blue became discovered, the trail of breadcrumbs would lead straight to Big Blue. And it would no longer be possible to launch, today or any time.
怖い。
Exactly in the same way Hayden publishing his creation of Turing would have ruined everything for Parallax. Why they took him out. Anyway,
何でも公表したらいい
Baby
ね、
Blue
良
started
さそう
acting
だけ
up
ど
too
も。
much and drawing attention to itself. Otsuka was moments away from publishing it before my knife met his back.
なるほどね。
Where do you think Tomcat got that lead to Augmented Eye in the first place?
どこ？
And every turn you took led to one little risk after another. Nothing I couldn't handle. You know, most of my body is designed for killing. When I do it, it feels so good. Like, you know how you feel about doing journalism? It's all that matters to you?
あるあるあるある。
That's how I feel about murder.
なんだってあ、チュリュー初めてリアクション取った。
I should have known from the start. This is my fault.
いや、本当は頼むよ。俺の1ヶ月分返してくれ
I'm
よ。
sorry I didn't get into personal relationships. I should have seen his true intentions. If only I hadn't been so careless.
この辺でちょっとまだ行きたいんですけど、ちょっとあれですね、動画のiPhone の電池の容量が足んないんで、一旦ちょっと中途半端なとこですが、この辺で一旦終了でございます。はい。というわけで、ジョニーズゲーム TV でした。ちょっとですね、私のリアクションがこんなに薄い自分でびっくりしたんですけども、はい。次回の放送をお楽しみに。それでは、今回は、2064リードオンリーメモリーズでした。それでは、またまた、アディオス。